Hello and welcome to Lake, a news show about Bellevue. I'm Robin Hasseth with Parks and Community Services. For the November show, we'll feature hot times at the fire department's annual open house, winter driving tips, and new public art for the Bridal Trails neighborhood. But first, let's check some recent stories in the news. Mini City Hall at Crossroads Shopping Center recently celebrated its 20th anniversary.
So welcome to the 20-year celebration anniversary of Mini City Hall.
Sponsored by the City of Bellevue and Crossroads Shopping Center, the event brought together the people who launched the satellite office in 1994, partner organizations, volunteers, and clients.
Ron and the shopping center did such a great job of putting this partnership together.
Mini City Hall assists the community in a variety of ways, including language services, housing referrals, and human service needs. But what sets it apart from more traditional government facilities is its location and welcoming atmosphere. Mini City Hall was created to reach residents who ordinarily would have little connection with local government.
Therefore, I, Claudia Balducci, Mayor of the City of Bellevue, and on behalf of the Bellevue City Council, do hereby proclaim the day of October 22nd, 2014 as Mini City Hall 20th Anniversary Recognition Day in Bellevue. And I urge the citizens of Bellevue to take a moment to honor Mini City Hall and Crossroads Shopping Center, their founders, their staff, and their volunteers for the dedication to the people of Bellevue, signed Claudia Balducci, Mayor of Washington.
Recently, the Bellevue and Redmond City Councils held a joint meeting at Redmond City Hall. It was the first such get-together in 7 years.
Bellevue and Redmond are so very active in the regional arena that we know each other and we're comfortable with each other. But it's also good to talk about our cities working together to get things done. We have many topics of common interest.
The purpose of the meeting was to discuss issues of mutual interest. Topics included human services, economic development, transportation, the Bell-Red Overlake area, and arts on the east side.
We really do have a tremendous amount of regional influence if we exercise it together. So I hope that we can find some ways to work together to get the things we need for our cities.
Construction recently began on 120th Avenue Northeast between Northeast 7th and Northeast 12th Streets. Here's Teresa Berg with information about the project.
Over the next couple of years, this section of 120th will change significantly. Between Northeast 7th Street and Northeast 12th Street, it will become 5 lanes. 2 travel lanes in each direction, a center turn lane where necessary, with bike lanes and sidewalks on both sides. During construction, crews will stabilize the soft ground soils between Lake Bellevue Drive and Northeast 12th Street to support the new widening of the road. When completed, this project will also improve the water quality of Lake Bellevue. New private utilities, city sanitary sewer and water systems will be upgraded to accommodate future growth. The project will improve access and circulation for those who drive through the area by realigning 120th through the Northeast 8th Street intersection and access to and from the Bell-Red and Spring District areas. It will help enhance economic development and vitality in the region by making it easier for all users, buses, cars, trucks, light rail, pedestrians, and bicyclists. Construction has been underway since mid-October. Work in the Northeast 8th and 120th Avenue Northeast intersection will continue through spring 2015. This stage of the project is expected to be complete by the end of 2016. This schedule includes a construction shutdown for the holiday shopping season to assist with traffic flow during this busy time. We plan on providing two-way traffic at all times, although there may be instances when traffic is stopped to accommodate construction equipment and certain necessary operations. Thank you for your patience and understanding as we make these major roadway improvements over the next couple of years. If you have project questions, please contact Paul Krachek, Project Manager, at 425-452-7905. If you have construction questions, please contact Robert Bellafay, Construction Inspector, at 425-452-4374. And be sure to visit these websites to stay informed.
Last winter was pretty mild, not much snow or freezing rain. What are the odds of that happening again? It's hard to predict, and that's why we want to share some tips about safe winter driving.
Well, AAA and the City of Bellevue both play big roles when we do have snowstorms, and certainly Bellevue is very concerned about the safety of all of their citizens, and number one, they want to make people aware of just what's going to happen when the snows fall. So our main focus for this program is really to get us all to think just a little bit ahead. Where are we going to drive when the snow comes? What routes are going to be the best for us? Am I ready? Do I know how to drive on the snow? Is my car ready? And if I'm not comfortable with driving on the snow, it's okay to stay home.
I recommend that people always carry good warm walking shoes in their car, good warm jackets, those kinds of things. Even for during the summertime, earthquake preparedness kits are good. They should have some water and some food in their car. The items that it would take for them to be comfortable while they're waiting for someone to come and help them. So if they do find themselves stranded, it's important that they be warm and comfortable.
If you are in an area where you know that there's lots of hills, be really cautious, have those chains ready, and know how to put them on your car. When the snow comes to any place in Western Washington, the chances of you being able to call for a tow truck operator to come and put chains on your car is non-existent, because those tow trucks have all been commandeered by the police agencies to take care of crashes and situations where people are in danger.
When the ice and snow is predicted, we need to prepare by loading the plows and sanders onto the trucks. And for response, we set our crews up into 2 12-hour shifts, so we have 24-hour coverage. We have a map, and what we do is to make that available in advance to everyone so they know what the street priorities are. And then we respond according to that map. We keep 75% of our fleet on the priority 1 routes until they are completely clear, and the other 25% on neighborhood priority routes. If residents are looking for more information, they can call 425-452-7840, which is our maintenance hotline. They can go to the website at www.bellevuewa.gov. If there's active weather in the forecast, they can click on the Extreme Weather Response button, and it will tell them what preparations or activities are being done to respond to ice and snow.
Our next story features one of the city's more popular events, the fire department's annual October Open House, which drew thousands of people to the city's 9 fire stations. BTV was there to catch the fun, mixed with serious messages about fire safety.
I'm Lieutenant Richard Burke with the Bellevue Fire Department. We're here today, October 4th, for our annual open house. We're here at Station 3 today. We have a number of events going on throughout the city, but here at Station 3, we have a stovetop fire demonstration. About 80% of residential fires start in the kitchen. Our fire protection officers are going to demonstrate how to extinguish those fires. We also are very fortunate today to have the Washington State Fire Marshal's office here showing off residential home sprinkler system and how effective they are in stopping fires, cooling the temperatures inside of the house, and really preserving life. That's our #1 goal. And we're really blessed here today. We're introducing Miss Bell. Miss Bell is our 1957 fire truck, one of the original fire trucks that the city of Bellevue had. And we're working on kind of formulating a plan for raising money to get her restored, put her back into service for our great community.
Bellevue's first public art dedication in several years was held recently in Bridal Trails. The new installations use images of seeds, pine cones, braiding, and horses to pay tribute to neighborhood qualities that Bridal Trail residents cherish.
Today we're dedicating a public artwork for Bridal Trails. It's by Bruce Myers. He was the artist. The project started as a neighborhood enhancement project a few years ago. A citizen who lives in Bridal Trails, her name is Passion Julinzi, suggested that it would be a great idea to have some public art here. So with that program, neighbors would vote on which of all the projects proposed they wanted, and this project was one of the ones that received the most votes. Part of the process was talking to the people who live in this area to find out what it is they love about Bridal Trails. We knew the work was going to have an equestrian theme, but the other thing that we found talking to people is their love of nature. And so Bruce took those two themes, equestrianism and nature, and combined those into an artwork that actually spans the entire neighborhood. This work is actually in 3 locations.
On the south end of the neighborhood is sort of the entry piece into Bridal Trails. It's double horse, and that is a kind of a corner park, landscaped area with large boulders that have been set. There's a poem that relates to the inspiration of the artwork, and then there is the image of 2 horses hand-carved into the entrance feature boulder. On the northeast entrance into Bridal Trails, there is a bronze braid mounted on a large boulder, and a little seating bench, another cut boulder with this same poem. And then here at the median triangle site is a piece based on the Bridal Trails State Park in the forest.
Art can play many roles in neighborhoods. It can be a center of community. For example, right here in Bridal Trails, the art is going to bring people together. They can walk, they can talk about it. It's a focus of interest. Art can also wake up people in the neighborhoods to what's around them and cause them to get out of their houses and explore the excitement around them.
And so here's this grand forest that we have, and an artwork that touches on some of the processes inherent to the beauty in nature. And I hope that it creates a sense of arrival and a sense of connection to the place in which they live.
Now here's a look at some fun upcoming events. November 7th through the 16th, see Peter Rabbit and Friends performed by the Bellevue Youth Theater. Enjoy the adventures of Peter Rabbit and his friends in this fun show suitable for all ages. Tickets are $10 to $12. For more information, call 425-452-7155 or email byt@bellevuewa.gov. Get fit before the feasting with 2 great Thanksgiving Day events. On November 27th, take one of 3 Thanksgiving Day indoor cycling classes at 7, 8:15, or 9:30 a.m. at South Bellevue Community Center. Burn 600 or more calories during this indoor cycling class. The classes are for ages 13 and up, and they're free with a suggested donation to help families in need. Pre-registration is required. Inquire about needed donations and register by calling 425-452-4240. November 21st through the 23rd, see Babes in Toyland at the Bellevue Youth Theater. Singing, dancing, action, and adventure await as all your favorite Mother Goose characters come together to stop an evil plot. The show is appropriate for all ages. Tickets are $12 to $14. For more information, call 425-452-7155 or email byt@bellevuewa.gov. And November 27th, come to Fit for the Feast from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Bellevue Aquatic Center. Join us for this 2-hour swim workout prior to your Thanksgiving dinner. The event is for ages 19 and up, and all abilities are welcome. The cost is $10, which includes a t-shirt. Pre-registration is not required. For more information, call 425-452-2806. We hope you liked the show today. For more information about featured segments, visit us online at bellevuewa.gov. I'm Robin Hasseth. Thanks for watching this edition of Lake to Lake.